Hello everyone, this is Jada. Sorry about my hair. It's damp and I haven't even done anything to my hair yet. I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell, so I feel weird. Anyway, welcome to my channel. I am a type 1 diabetic for 26 years and I'm 30, oh boy, I'm 38, going to be 39 in November of 2020. And my highest weight was 235, and currently right now I am sitting at 223.4 pounds, so yay. Sometimes that's hard to do. And let's see, I want to talk about my consultation. My consultation I had was in Iowa City Hospital, and it was an appointment that was preset, which means I couldn't decide what time. I just had to go at that time, which was super early in the morning. It was 7:20 in the morning, and I got there. So in the consultation appointment, it's in three different appointments in one. The first one you go to is you have the nutritionist class, but then before that, you have the education class. And the coordinator there, she had the surgery done, so that was kind of neat to see. And she's doing a great job. She looks fantastic. And so she went through an hour about just the basics, and she gave us a binder. I don't have my binder with me right now, but I want to do a part two, so then I can go into more details of what's in that binder. So if you're interested in that, please look forward to another video here in the next week or so, and or in a couple days, who knows, whatever time I have. And so after the education class, then right away a dietitian comes in, and they have three dietitians at the University of Iowa hospitals. And the one dietitian came in, and there was a group of us. It's a very small group, and this is the only time you're in a group. And it was two other ladies and myself, and then they had their, their family or whoever they brought with them. And the dietitian came in and she gave us a bubble sheet, which I can go into more. A bubble sheet basically is where you're keeping track of your foods, and they give you a set number. Sorry if my hand's wobbling. Oh, I gotta move my hand. My arm's hurting. Okay, so with the bubble sheet, you get a set number of calories. Sorry if I'm shaking. And mine is 1,500 calorie, and I thought, holy cows. I'm not going to be able to eat this food, but let me tell you, I go exactly to what it says. In the morning you have to have one carb, which I do a banana. It's the easiest, or an apple, and then three proteins and three fats. So during the education class, you get this booklet, and I can show you that in the second part of this video. And what I did was the easiest was poached eggs, because an egg is a one protein and one fat. So I did three poached eggs and then a fruit, because I've learned early on when I was doing this that if you eat any bread or grains, you only get two of them, or at least in my diet, I got two. I like to save those towards supper time, so that way I can better control my breakfast and lunch. So I do a lot of fruits and veggies throughout the whole day, and then at supper is when I choose to have the bread or pasta or whatever carb that I'm having that night. And then what else? So after the nutrition class, which lasted about an hour as well, then you sit in the waiting room for a little bit, and then you get taken in to the doctor's office, so you get to see the surgeon. And he was super nice. I sat there in the little room for 5-10 minutes, and he came in right away and apologized for me waiting. And I thought, wow, I don't think I've ever had a doctor that apologized for waiting. So that I was taken back by. And he's very knowledgeable. He knows what he's doing, definitely. I asked him a couple of good questions that I had some concerns about, and he answered them right away. He was asking me how I felt of what surgery, and I told him I wanted to do the sleeve, the gastric sleeve, or the VSG. And he said that he agrees with me. And the reason is because I'm still young. And also, too, if I ever decided to want to do the pancreas transplant, he says that having the gastric bypass wouldn't be a good idea. I would be ineligible for that. So he completely agrees with the sleeve. So I felt like I made the right choice, and in that, having his input too is important as well. So I felt really comfortable with that. So after a few questions and talking about change and diet and things, he didn't give me a target weight loss. So basically, in the booklet, I read that if you just lose whatever weight you can and just keep it off and just don't gain any weight, and then you should be good. So that's basically what I'm doing. And so far I've lost, a few pounds there. So going from when I weighed in the hospital there for my consultation, I was 232. But I weighed myself that same morning at home, and at home I was 228. So that's 4 pounds difference there. So I'm like, okay, that's not good. So I'm kind of basing it off of what I weighed at home because I've been weighing myself at home. So 228 to 223, so about 5 pounds I've lost. And I started this January 10th. Well, I'd say January 13th, by the time I got the food and the stuff I needed to get on the diet. So the 13th of January, and right now it's February 1st of 2020. So it's been, a few weeks there, and I've lost 5 pounds, and I'm going in the right direction. And another important thing that I've been doing is every day at lunchtime, I will, I'll either jump on the treadmill if I'm working from home, or I will go for a walk during my lunch time. And I do about anywhere on average about 20 minutes to a half hour is what I do. I have a 45-minute lunch, so that kind of helps me out a little bit. And so far everything's going good. I have a dietitian appointment in February and then in March. So because I did the first appointment, sorry, I'm moving my phone again, doing my first appointment with the dietitian, that counted as 1 appointment. So I have 2 more to do, and then I think I'm done according to my insurance. I only needed 3 appointments, unless they feel the need that I need to do another session or another appointment with the nutritionist or the dietitian, sorry. And then in the end of March, I'm already signed up to see the doctor to do the psych evaluation, which everybody seems to have a problem with that, but I'm a talker, so I'm just gonna do it. And I guess it's not a big deal to me. So if you want to know what the big deal is for me, is I'm not scared of the surgery. The thing is, and please don't laugh, I am so terrified of getting the IV. Like, it's terrifying. I've had one incident where I was low in my sugars, and I was later told that I ripped out my IV and they had to put another one in me. And I'm so glad that I was so low that I wasn't with it, and I didn't know that, but that's still terrifying. And even when I give blood for checking my A1Cs and just checking my high cholesterol and stuff, I'm a baby at that stuff. So I'm hoping I get a little bit braver, but it happens every time. So anyway, so I'm going to do part 2, and that one's going to mostly entail of just going through the binder I got. And the binder is about that big. And I'll go through the nutrition book too as well. And that was just a little book. It's kind of neat. It's very helpful. And I just wanted to give you guys all the information that I was given. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.